In this question, there are five companies with vying to each other in a bid to take over Mittal Steels. So the companies that names are given as Tata Steel, JK Steels, Essar Steel, Modi Steels, and Nippon Steels, and the offer prices has been given. Then they have the bidding process that continued from 1st to 6th February, and during this, these are the rules that have been applicable. Like if the share prices of one company closing price increase in that company, so they have revised the offer price by rupee 1 plus 1. But if the closing price has gone down, then they have revised the offer price by decrease the offer price by 2, and every day they change the price accordingly from 2nd February to 6th February till the final day. In the next part, it's the table that has been given to us about the closing share prices of the companies Tata Steel and all the five. And from there we can decide that which are the days we have to look for. And for one day Tata Steel's prices are not given, and for one day Modi Steel's prices are not given, but for the rest it's the same. And there is some additional information. For Tata Steels, the number of days on which the share price increased was one more than the number of days on which the share price decreased. So if there are total of 6 days, there will be 5 different changes has to be there. So definitely 3 days it has to be increased, and for 2 days it has to be decreased. So if we look, there is a change, there is a positive change, there is again a positive change, and here it is a decrease. And definitely there has to be a positive change, and then there will be a decline. Otherwise 527 and 527.5 and 527 there is a decline, so one has to be increase and then decrease. So it could be anywhere. But here there's a probability that there's a one more statement that also the share price of Tata Steel has neither decreased or increased for 2 consecutive days. If there is an increase, the prices would have been increased for 3 days. So this is not possible. So there has to be a decrease and there has to be an increase. So here the price will lie between 527.5, say something less, and then it will be higher on that case. So it's negative. And in Modi Steels, if we talk about, the price has been increased for 4 days and decreased on 1 day. So the price has been decreased over here from 870 to 867, and the rest has to be increased, so there has to be a positive change over here. Now let's talk about the question further. We need to draw the table about the share prices that can be, for which we have to answer the questions. So let's draw a table. Now this is the table that we can draw upon the conditions that he has given us, and depending upon the prices that has been there, we have drawn this table, and now we can answer the question for this all the set. So Mittal Steel was taken over by the company that offered the maximum offer price as on February 6th. So identify the company that was the successful in taking over the Mittal Steels. So over here we need to look for the prices on the highest price for on the 6th February. So that is price 598, that is the highest. So Modi Steel would be the answer in this case. So the answer for question number 18 is Modi Steels. In this question we need to look for which group of the companies had the same absolute change in the offer price on 6th February with respect to the 1st February. So we need to look for the absolute change. It may be an increase or it may be a decrease. So let's get back to the table and then look for the same. So if there is a table from the 1st February, the price for Tata Steel was 594 and 593 on 6. So there is a change of 1. From JK Steel, it's 592 to 591. Again, there is a change of 1. For Essar Steel, on 1st and 6th, the price changes of 5. For MS, Modi Steel is 2, and for Nippon Steel is 1. So there are 3 companies which will have Tata Steel, JK Steel and Nippon Steel. So the first option would be the answer. So here we'll mark 1 as the option. In this question, we have to conclude the bidding on 5th, and the companies that with the top offer price not showed up interest in taking over the company. So which company could have taken over the Mittal Steel? So the top 2 companies will not take the offer, so the third rank company would be the answer. So let's get back to again to the table, and we need to ask, this is the table. So on the 5th February, if you look at the top 2 prices, that turns out to be 600 and 599 for Modi Steels and Nippon Steels. And the next, so they are not interested in the offer now. So the next part could be by Tata Steel or SR Steel. So the answer for this question turns out to be C, as there will be a tie between Tata Steel and Nippon Steel. Is the C as the option will mark. In this question, we need to look for the prices on the 4th February, as the companies with an offer price of more than 595 was considered for the further participation on the 4th February. So how many companies were not eligible for making the bid on 6th February? So let's again look at the table once again. Here it's on the 4th February, so the price is above 595. So there are only 3 companies, that is JK Steels 589, 599 and 598. So the answer to this question turns out to be A, as these are the only 3 companies which will be able to make the mark. So the answer for this question is A option, that is 3.